Hello and welcome to another video episode of my podcast where I talk about knitting and a little bit of crochet and bookish thoughts and sometimes TV or movies that I really like or other things that capture my interest, and I hope that you enjoy this episode. Thank you for watching, and I do appreciate you choosing to spend just a little of your precious time with me. I know there are so many wonderful things, wonderful podcasts and other interesting things to watch and do. So let's please enjoy a little crafty and chatty time together. Please sit down with your favorite beverage, whatever you choose, perhaps a snack if it's snack time, or get your yarn, your needles, your hook, and settle in. My name is Cheryl, and my username on Ravelry, Instagram, and Goodreads is Cappuccino 136. I will spell that, and I will have show notes in the information box underneath this episode with pattern names, yarn information, other things that I think you might want to be able to reference or look up if you need to. So I hope that's helpful for you. And yeah, today is Sunday, July 28th. It's almost August. I can't believe it. And today is Sunday. I'm recording just a day earlier than my normal routine because tomorrow my sister is coming to visit. So things are gonna be a little bit busy, and we want to spend time with her. So yeah, I was hoping to be able to get this done, and I think I will upload it on Monday, so it will still probably upload around the same time. I'm just recording a little bit early, and I hope that you have had a good week. Yeah. So my current projects are all knitting right now. I have these fingerless mitts, which are very simple but just fun, and I love the yarn. The yarn is what is going to make these special. This yarn is Noro Silk Garden, and it's got long color stripes, so these are obviously not going to be matching mitts, but they will definitely be siblings. I'm really enjoying the Noro yarn. I love the colors in it, and yeah, I won this Noro yarn in a drawing for participating in a knit-along, and I do enjoy knit-alongs and craft-alongs and participate in them sometimes, not all the time. Last year was a really intense knit-along year for me. I participated in the Fiber Quest Cal, which was a year-long knit-along with different fiber types every 2 months. So we had 2 months for each project, and I did 5 of those categories. I didn't do a project for the final one. I also did 12 socks last year, so I participated in a couple sock knit-alongs that were, year-long sock knit-alongs. This year I have not done any knit-alongs, participated in any knit-alongs at all. Just after last year, I just needed a bit of a break. And I'm slowing down on the socks after last year's like epic sock madness. Well, for me, I mean, some people do like 30, 50 socks in a year. I mean, obviously not everyone does that, but doing 12 socks in a year is not outrageous by any means. But it was a lot for me. So yeah, I don't have any plans for doing a knit along on this channel yet. Eventually, but I just haven't gotten any inspiration for what it would be, and there isn't a big number of viewers, so I'm not sure how many people would be interested in participating. I think I would be more apt to really want to do a knit along or craft along if this community on this channel really expanded a bit, which who knows if it will or not, and I'm okay with whatever happens. I really don't mind, but yeah, I'm just not really feeling like it's a good time to do a knit along for this channel here, and we'll see how things may go, and that might change sometime in the future. Any viewers, do you really enjoy participating in knit alongs or craft alongs, crochet alongs, sew alongs? Does it help motivate you to get more done? Sometimes it does for me. Yeah. So what do you think? How do you feel? And what do you like about knit alongs or craft alongs? Yeah, that'd be an interesting thing to talk about. So, my other nearly finished. I am, see this sleeve? It's actual sleeve. I've got shoulder seams. Got 2 shoulder seams and 1 side seam. I'm kind of happy with how the mattress stitch went on this side seam. I really can't see it. Now under the arm is a mess. Under the arm, I'll show you this one. This is the worst one. I also have gotten to the underarm part on the other side, and it looks better. This is the worst one. Yeah, it's not that good at all. But I figure it's under my arm. Why are you looking, if you are looking under my arm and looking at the stitches and how neat they are, why? Why would you be looking under my arm? And please don't. I don't need you looking under my arm. So, there. But I'm so pleased. I'm pretty confident that unless things go haywire, this will be finished and I will be able to wear it in my next video. This is the side that has the V-neck right here, and this is the side that has a shallow scoop neck. Yeah. And this is how far I am on the second side seam. Not very far. Not very far. But under the arm does look better. That is a better one, for sure. So, improvement. Always improvement. That's what I hope for. Anyway, yeah. So, I hope to be wearing this very soon. And hope to have it in the next video. I finished swatching for my boxy and have now actually started on the boxy. And here it is. The whole cord is full, and I'm done with the little bit of ribbing, and I'm now just on to the knit of it all. So it's very, very calming and just very relaxing. And I love how this yarn is knitting up. There's not enough of it that on the video you probably can't see. Hopefully next time it'll be much more visible, but I really enjoy this colorway and I like how it's knitting up. And I'm just gonna do some stitches here while we chat. And yes, so that's the crafting. And the reading, this week I have listened to more of Illuminate on Audible, and I'm still really enjoying that sci-fi deep space adventure. Yeah, it's really getting, the stakes are very high, and things are really moving in the plot, so enjoying that a lot. And there's also just a little bit of romance, which is fine. It's not, I don't really seek out like romance novels or books that are really heavily weighted to the romance side. I don't really like all the, it can get really either like sickeningly mushy and sweet and silly sometimes, or it can just be like, I don't know. I don't always enjoy it, but this is, it's not the main point of the story, but but it suits the characters, and it's not silly or mushy or weird or goofy, so that's fine. Yeah. What kind of genres, any viewers who are who like to read a lot, what genres do you like to read from? What are your favorite? Do you love historical fiction? I do. I do really like historical fiction. Do you like romance? do you disagree with me on the romance front? Do you like comedy or just humorous books? yeah, what do you like to read and or watch as far as movies or TV? Drama, sci-fi, romance, sitcoms, romantic comedies? Yeah, just curious what you all are into. I have not read any more of, I haven't picked this up again yet, The Last Unicorn, but I plan to tonight, later tonight, before I go to sleep. As I said, I really love this book. I read it ages ago, but it's been way too long, and I am also reading another book by the same author, Peter S Beagle. I plan to kind of go back and forth between them and read them sort of side by side as companion books. And The Last Unicorn is a pretty traditional, like, a fantasy. It's in mythological time, long ago and far away, and it's but it's really well done, and the characters, I love the characters in The Last Unicorn so much. I really, we haven't gotten to her part yet because I'm not very far in this reread and I can't remember her name. But the character I identify with a lot in this book is the woman that they run into. She's been the cook for kind of a gang of thieves and troublemakers. She kind of, I'm not sure whether she was kidnapped by them or whether she just kind of fell in with them, but she's kind of been their servant slash possibly slave. And the unicorn and the young wizard meet up with them, and yeah, and then she ends up continuing to travel with the unicorn and the wizard. And I love her character. I love her attitude. I feel her. I just identify with a lot of things with her. She's not a young thing anymore. She's not an innocent, young, sweet little girl anymore, and she doesn't have those that optimism that, you know, reality is really set in and things in. She really did not get the life that she thought. Yeah. Anyway, so I don't really have a lot to talk about of other things. There has been more talk about fat phobia and size discrimination, and also food shaming and fat shaming has been a topic going around on Instagram this week, and with the crafting community prompted. Well, I didn't see the original post, and I didn't really follow all the things. I've just seen some posts responding, so I'm not going to try and I'm not going to be, I don't want to turn into an Instagram reporter of, hey, this week on Instagram, blah, 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 spill all the tea. No, that's not what I want to be here for. But it is something that really, when I saw those responses to it, it did really, I really was glad to see people talking about it, because I have issues with my body, and I have had, you know, so many diets in my life, and I've had experiences of being fat shamed and being just judged harshly for my body, and eating in public sometimes. People look at you and then they look at what is on your plate and they give a second look, and there's no excuse for that. That really, no. Hope that this coming week brings a good creative energy and good progress on all your creative endeavors, and I hope that you and your families are well, and I appreciate you for watching, and see you next time.